Hi guys, Valentina here. Wisdom of the tea leaves. It's kind of mid-morning here, and I'm drinking my green tea from Good Earth. And this morning's inspiration coming from the tea tag is if you want something you never had, then you've got to do something you've never done. The author is unknown. If you want something you've never had, then you've got to do something you've never done. Yeah, that's sort of like the opposite of the definition of insanity, where you're always doing the same thing but expecting different results. Or another way I sometimes say this thing is if you always do what you've always done, you will always have what you've always had. So it's just different ways of saying that if you want something different in your life, you got to try something different, doing something different. And often I hear people say, oh, I tried this, I tried that, oh, I tried and it didn't work. And then the next question I have for them is usually, well, did you try alone, all by yourself? Like you're one person with limited resources and capacities. So if you don't reach out for help, if you don't talk to others and source ideas or source from the experience of others, um, maybe that's why whatever you tried didn't work. But if you spread your horizons around and you start consulting with others or sharing your ideas with others, you might discover that there are solutions and there are ways that you just didn't think about. And of course, others may be able to offer you resources that you otherwise don't have access to. But at the end of the day, if you look around yourself and whatever you see is not what you want, or it's not exactly like you want it, or you feel like you're not living to your full potential, or that you're generally dissatisfied with your station in life, with your experience of living, you really have only two choices. One is change your attitude. Like perhaps everything you do have is fine. I like to say sometimes, I am living someone else's dream. When I get down on myself or depressed or, just focusing on what I don't have, I stop and I remind myself that I am actually living someone else's dream. Like someone else would love to be where I am and have the life experiences that I have. So I should just shut up and be happy about it. So that's an attitude adjustment. And that doesn't mean I don't do more to get to where I'd like to go or adjust things. Yes, I do. But I start from a place of gratitude rather than from a place of being diminished or lacking something and just being unhappy with myself, because that's a very unresourceful state. So, yeah, one, change your attitude. Two, change what you do. If you examine your actions, if you examine your outcomes, you might figure out that what you are doing is not the best thing to be doing for whatever you're going for. Or there might be a better way, a different way, an easier way, a more efficient way, a more pleasant way, whatever. Or just take action. Often we don't take action. We leave our dreams in the dream space, and we don't go forward to see if we can actually materialize them. And no one says that just because you have a dream or you have an idea and then you go forward to get it figured out, that definitely you're gonna get it. You may or may not get it, or you might get it but in a different way than you expected. It's still better than just keeping your ideas and your dreams in your dream space. In the process, you'll be learning things, you will be discovering things, and life will lead you in interesting ways to interesting places. So, do something. Yeah? Either change your attitude or go ahead and do something you haven't done before. And that's pretty much where my mind went when I read this statement. I'm going to read it again in closing. If you want something you've never had, then you've got to do something you've never done. So, yeah, if you're single out there and you're overweight and you want the hot chick or the hot dude, you're probably not going to get them until you lose weight and start valuing your own body and yourself in the same way that you want to be seen by others and attracting that person. That's just a crude example, but you can come up with other examples. You have to do something different than what you've done, or else you're not going to get a different result. Anyhow, if you'd like to enlist my help or consultation, please give me a call. Contact me, ValentinaPetrovaConsulting.com. I love being part of people's processes and helping them figure themselves out and find their way to where they're going and get there happily. All right, enjoy your day. Bye.